conference room.
Good evening and welcome. On the 9 o'clock news tonight. A 35-year-old man has been arrested by police investigating the deaths of two people in Belfast. The bodies of the man and woman were found in a flat in the north of the city this afternoon. They had been stabbed to death.
Scenes of crime.
A man in his 30s has been seriously injured following a shooting incident in Waterford City this afternoon. A United Nations investigator has accused Saudi Arabia of making a mockery of justice and of allowing the masterminds of last year's killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi to go free. 5 people were sentenced to death and 3 sent to jail over the murder today, but 2 top security officials suspected of involvement were exonerated. Boeing has fired its chief executive, Dennis Muilenburg, following a year of intense scrutiny in the wake of 2 deadly crashes involving its 737 MAX airliner. The company said the management shake-up was necessary to restore confidence.
Today's announcement.
Taoiseach Leo Varadkar has written to Fianna Fáil leader Micheál Martin to say the 2 men should meet in early 2020 to discuss the possibility of an agreed general election date. The letter comes in place. The government has been called to invest more money into the recruitment and retention of social workers nationwide amid reports from the sector of worker burnout. Latest figures show that as of the end of September, over 5,000 children were awaiting the allocation of a social worker. A man charged with firearms offences relating to an incident in Dublin in September has been refused bail at a late sitting of the Dublin District Court. Gardaí. Still to come on the 9 o'clock news tonight. Members of the Polish community are gearing up to celebrate their big day, Christmas Eve. Welcome back. Retailers are set to enjoy a bumper Christmas with spending by shoppers at near record levels. Retail Ireland say Irish households are set to spend an average of €2,800 this December, €940 more than any other month. Spending over the Christmas period will be almost €5 billion, a rise of almost 3.5% on 2018. These figures don't include retailers in the north, who say cross-border shoppers have been helping to boost sales. The leaders of Ireland's main churches have urged political parties to go the extra mile to restore devolution at Stormont. The High Court has rejected Ryanair's attempt to prevent its operations chief from joining rival EasyJet on the 1st of January. The airline had taken legal action to enforce a 12-month non-compete clause, but the judge ruled the clause was too excessive. Australia's Prime Minister Scott Morrison has refused to implement what he calls reckless cuts to the coal industry as massive bushfires continue to ravage New South Wales. A cooling but powerful climate change was among the issues dealt with by President Michael D. Higgins in his Christmas and New Year's message. Members of the Polish community are gearing up for their main Christmas celebrations tomorrow. The big day for Polish families is typically on Christmas Eve with a special meal when they also hope Santa will make an appearance. Sports news now, and New Ireland head coach Andy Farrell has given an upbeat assessment of Ireland's Six Nations prospects. Farrell met the media for the first time today to outline his ambitions for the upcoming tournament and his time in charge. Before we go, we'll look at the main news again tonight. A 35-year-old. Finally, Ireland West Airport in Knock is set for its busiest Christmas period ever. We leave you now with some scenes from there today as the Mayo Male Voice Choir set the festive tone for some emotional reunions. From all the team, a very good evening. Joy.